For 65 years I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Well met. I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric. You too.
Hello. Good day. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy from the guild. Look at what they've done. They've gone and killed several of us. Goodbye.
The Mages Guild has been attacked by necromancers.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Of course.
Where's Urthor? I haven't seen him lately.
Farewell.
Pleasure to speak with you. Can I interest you in some of my wares? Good day. I'm only asking for a single coin.
Me? I'm Falanu, House Lalu, as if that matters here. What makes you think I'd know anything about that? But it just so happens I've run into some sanguine worshippers up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad. Can't give you any better directions, unfortunately. Traveled mostly at night with a guide and didn't see much on the way. Mag Gromogach runs a fine establishment at the Two Sisters Lodge. And her sister has some quality horses. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... no. That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks. Good day. What? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? A pleasure to serve you. Be seeing you.
Not so loud, please. What a headache I've got. I'm Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me. Sure wish I was pickled right now. Well, the local wine is great. It isn't cheap. But I don't bother with beer or ale anymore. And for a Nord, that's saying something. I've had about enough of Sir Lazar. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. Farewell.
You have obviously made a mistake. Sir Lazara Milvan would never speak with someone of your low birth. You are obviously of low birth. Unless you dispute my judgment, and you would press your suit at the end of a sword. You contradict me. This conversation is tiresome. Leave me or draw your sword.
Over here.
Welcome to Colovian Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You got a great deal there. Thanks for your business. You too.
Hello? What? Undena Orethi grows some good tomatoes. Yep, they sure are good tomatoes. Be seeing ya.
Over here.
Who will help an old beggar? You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius, my people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends. I'm sorry, but I don't think I know you, Arthur. Wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why. Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common. What could we possibly talk about? Farewell. Anytime now.
I've seen Shamir at the Tamika Vineyards practicing archery. He's really good. I might try to get some pointers from him.
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors, I'm afraid. I apologize for the inconvenience. You'll have to speak with Shamgro Yarug about that. He's the only one that can handle the deed. I'm afraid that's not my arena. You'll have to speak to Mercator about seeing the Count. Marie Paliella seems very happy working at the chapel. She's always working, but she's always got a smile on her face. Count Skingrad is a very private person. I handle all the county's public affairs and consult with the Count when necessary. Good day.
Sorry, you want me? I'm Shamgro Yarog, the Count's butler. That Elsie God-hater sure has a chip on her shoulder. Great with a blade, but she really holds a grudge against the church. If it's not one thing, it's another. The Count is very particular about his food and drink. Everything must be just so. When we're better friends, ask again. Good.
Well met. Has a day passed yet? No? Then, as I told you, I don't have any new information for you, do I? You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it. I've told you all you need to know. Follow the road west out of town and through the high pasture. The Count will meet you there at 2 a.m. Oh, hello.
I
Yes?
saw Agnet out drinking late again last night. It's no wonder they call her the Pickle. She sure can repair armor, though.
She can drink all she wants.
Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Well, well. You're early, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that. I regret that Tranquil has involved you in this way. At least you'll survive. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is complete. I suggest you return to your council. Ah, you must be the Arcane University. Excuse me, I'm Irlov Jarol, a researcher for Arcane University. Aliens are my specialty. You know, of course, the Imperial Palace is alien. White Gold Tower, they called it back in the Middle Merethic, when the Aldmeri ruled Tamriel. Goodbye.
Greetings, Magister. I trust you are serving the Guild well. Before the Arcane University was founded in the Second Era, Crystal Tower on Somerset Isle was the source of all magical learning. Since then, the Imperial City has been Tamriel's foremost magical research center. Milona Umbranox is better off without that irresponsible husband of hers. The most honorable thing he ever did was to disappear and leave her alone. Goodbye.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor? Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the Guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, it was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aeliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Speak with Irlav Jirol. He can give you the details you need. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Greetings, Magister. I trust you are serving the guild well. Farewell.
I'm Karan, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Farewell. What is it?
Yes?
What's new with you?
Greetings, Magister. I trust you are serving the guild well. Farewell.
Well met. You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scalil indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Romanus says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. It's an alien ruin southwest of Chedenhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Scalil is there now, working on investigating the ruins. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. I eagerly await your return. Hello, Evoker. How goes it, friend? Keeping the killers and curses at bay? Get your black horse courier here. You have...
Well met.
You have my...
If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovas. Good day.
I own the Black Waterside Stables. Are you shopping for a horse? The black horses of Cheydinhal are the finest in all of Cyrodiil. None are faster, and only the white horses of Anvil are stronger. It's your loss. There is no finer horse in Cyrodiil than the black horses of Cheydinhal. Take care.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the dying.
again.
Goodbye.
Many tales.
What can I do for you? Blackwood isn't so bad. Once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies and will-o'-wisps. Be seeing you.
Hi.
What can I do for you? The Colovian Highlands are barren wastelands along the border with Hammerfell. An intriguing fellow from what I've heard. A cut above the usual street corner rabble-rouser. Is the talk of Anvil, apparently. Farewell. What is it now?
If you're all alone in the woods and you see a troll coming, run. Problem solved. Next question. Safe travels.
You too.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed. What a waste of my talents. What do you want now?
Beak sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I don't know how much Scalil told you, We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Scalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been skulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins. They're like nothing we've seen to date. I don't know what else to say. Until we have some sort of reference for understanding these symbols, we'll never figure this thing out. He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense. You too. Be careful in here.
What do you want now? If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. I don't know why Denel is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste of my talents.
Go ahead, please. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I tell you what, I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them. Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions, and let me know what they say. Okay, what do you need translated? Here we are. Magica darkens. That's an odd one. Perhaps it's not a literal translation, then. Is there another inscription like it? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? What do you want? Okay, what do you need translated? According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Yes? Okay. What do you need translated? Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else? It means Magicka shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about Magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magicka waxes, then a spell increasing Magicka might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps. It means Magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magicka wanes, along with Magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magicka is what you're looking for. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? What can I do for you? Okay, what do you need translated? According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Go ahead, please. Okay, what do you need translated? According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Be careful in